like this one with the berries. It's cute.
Did I just start recording us?
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well this holiday season. Today I'm taking you through some days in my life where we're buying and decorating a new tree, baking a gluten-free, dairy-free pumpkin pie, and during filming these days, in particular when this pie crust was just falling apart and then just taking a breath, repairing it to be just as good, I began to realize I just really needed to slow down so I could actually enjoy my life. So it's just great to have a beautiful Pinterest tree, but if I take the time to decorate it and actually enjoy the ornaments with my kids, it's just much more meaningful. That shopping can be an experience we enjoy when we take the time to laugh, slow down, and just take in the experience wherever we are, whatever we're doing. So today I'll take you through some recipes and experiences, but I hope this helps you slow down this holiday season and enjoy what you're doing. Okay, first up is this healthy raspberry almond cookie latte, so great for the holiday season. Start with 1 cup of coffee, and I use cold brew, so after measuring it, I will warm it up in the microwave for 1 minute. Then I make my froth that starts with 1/2 cup unsweet vanilla almond milk, a 1/4 cup Nut Pods cookie butter creamer, and then I'm going to add 10 drops of almond extract and then only a couple drops of raspberry extract. I'll warm that up in the microwave for a minute and then use this frother to make the most wonderful froth. You're then going to add it into your coffee or hot chocolate if it's later in the day and have the most wonderful, healthy, warm drink for this holiday season. Enjoy it as you're planning, enjoying time with family, or relaxing watching a holiday movie.
Rochester night! There's another Rochester night.
So if you're wondering what Rochester Day is, it's actually the town I'm from in New York, and they celebrate it here in South Carolina in this town because there's so many of us from there, so it's really cool.
I want it to not look too cheesy though.
So we decided to get our tree from Walmart. They have so many nice trees to pick from. It's a really good selection and decent prices. We thought about the 9-foot tree, but I wasn't sure if it would fit, so we went with the 7.5-foot pre-lit tree. I love what we got. It has colored lights or warm lights. It will switch back and forth if you want, and it was only $169. This morning, just like every other morning, I'm going to start out my day by emptying the dishwasher. It's one of my most consistent habits, and I cannot even tell you how much this helps me overall keeping my house clean. Now I'm going to make one of my Fab 4 smoothies. It actually comes from a book I read a while back that had a ton of different versions of these Fab 4 smoothies, and that's protein, healthy fats, greens, and fiber. And that's what I'm making here. I think though this day I was making my own version. I was experimenting trying to make some kind of eggnog version. I don't think it actually tasted like eggnog in the end, but it was still good, and it's super healthy, super good for you, and that's what really matters. Now it's time to decorate the tree, which we waited to do until the next day. Honestly, I've been trying to split up things more and more in order to not feel so rushed. I have this feeling like in order to do something, you need to do it all in one day, but I'm learning to space things out more and more into chunks and enjoy each moment. The kids are old enough now that they are the ones decorating the tree, and they just come to me with different ornaments they find to read what I wrote on the back or to tell them the story of where it came from, or sometimes they're even telling me the story of where it came from. I remember this was one of my favorite parts of my own childhood memories, and now it's so awesome to see my kids doing it and enjoying it like I did. And now it's time for the gluten-free, dairy-free pumpkin pie, starting with the crust, 1 1/4 cups gluten-free baking flour, and a 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and 1 tablespoon coconut sugar. Then you're going to add 6 tablespoons or 66 grams of butter. I use a vegan Earth Balance. And you'll mix it all together and it will start to form little chunks. In another bowl, you're going to crack 1 large egg and then 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And you're going to mix those ingredients and whisk them together until it's light and fluffy. Then you'll add it to your dough mixture along with 1 to 3 tablespoons of water. I use 2, and you just want to get that dough consistency right so you can get it into a ball without sticking too much. Then you can wrap it in plastic and put it into the fridge until you're ready to use it later. Once ready to make the pie, you need to let the dough sit for 10 to 15 minutes at room temperature, and then you can roll it out, and this is where things really started to go wrong for me. I was able to get the dough flat, but it was just so brittle, and even after my best attempts to get it into the pie dish, in one piece I broke it and I just gave up, and I began to then press it into the dish, and then I just realized also I did not put any oil in it, so I had to tear it out again, and I started to add the coconut oil to the pan, so don't forget to do that step. And then I just began to press it back in, and it really just goes to show you that you can mess this up more than one time and it's still going to turn out great. Once all the dough is shaped to the dish, just use a fork to detail the edge of the crust, and then you can also use it to poke some holes into the bottom of the crust. You'll put it in the oven at 375 degrees for 10 minutes, and while that cooks, I'll make the pie filling, which starts with 3 eggs, 1 can of pumpkin filling. Then you want to have 1/2 cup of full fat coconut milk, 3/4 cup of coconut sugar, then 1/2 teaspoon Himalayan salt, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin spice, and a full teaspoon of vanilla extract. You blend all those ingredients together, and then you add it to your pie crust, smooth it out, and then you'll bake it for 45 minutes at 400 degrees. You might need to add some foil around the edges so it doesn't burn, but after that you're all set and it's delicious. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, comment below with any questions, or let me know any other gluten-free, dairy-free recipes you're interested in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and don't forget to slow down this holiday season and enjoy every moment. Thanks guys.